Hello internet friends, it's me, Literal Cream, and I have a quick story time for you, but I also want to talk about my comments because as a lot of you know, I didn't originally allow comments, and that's because I just started writing songs as they came to me. I just felt inspired, had some thoughts I wanted to say, and I put it in a song and I didn't know what to do with it. So I put it on YouTube as just a place for me to have a collection of my songs, of my thoughts, just for me, because it's just going to take up space on my iPhone, on my computer. I need to have a little corner on the internet where I can put my things. So that's why I didn't allow comments or likes, because they're just for me. I mean, still today I only put out things for me. I write them as they come to me or talk about my thoughts, things I want to say, and I just put them in my little corner of the internet. And so I didn't want people commenting on them. Like, I still don't want people commenting on the videos of my dog and me, because when I look at them, I just see the cute little moment we had when I was bothering him with my with my singing, and I don't want strangers' opinions on that, good or bad. I don't care if you like them or don't like them. I'm not affected by the hate comments just as much as I'm not affected by the positive comments. Because at the end of the day, I still know who I am, and whether you think the sun shines out my ass or you want me to jump in front of a moving car doesn't affect how I view myself or my artwork that I put out. So that's why I originally didn't have comments. But people are still messaging me on YouTube, and I'm like, I didn't realize you could do that. People wanted to reach out to me on YouTube, so I just eventually allowed comments, and I have it on approved comments because I think that makes the most sense right now. Because I don't get a lot. I mean, I get a decent amount, but I'm not swarmed with comments. It gives me a chance to read them and respond to them and treat it more as like a message. For the most part, I approve everything, good or bad. I don't want to censor out hate comments because that's censorship. There's a few that I don't post, and those are just the ones that are kind of disgusting, like overly vulgar. Wish I could fuck you raw too. I'm no incel and I got a cock with your name written all over it. Okay. Just the ones that are like, fuck off whore, nice tits, I will strangle you. I posted the ones that are like, oh, not sure if a tranny, but it's still bang, you look like Sid the Sloth. Like, I don't care. Or that want to tell me that they don't like my song, that they're just like, I don't like this. Well, you're allowed to not like it. So that's that. But then sometimes it creates another level of stress. I get stressed out when people message me on the internet, because it always comes across differently over text than it does in person. So I always worry about what I'm responding with, and then sometimes I worry I approved their comment but I didn't respond, or I don't know. It stresses me out a little bit sometimes, but it is interesting to hear what you people think of the shit I put out. What I notice to be kind of odd sometimes is people will leave me a hate comment, and if I don't approve it right away, I'll come back and it will be deleted. It's you deleted, or they'll edit their hate comment. It's just weird. I don't know. For the most part, I want to publish everything because I think it'd be wrong for me to only post good comments. Okay, this is what I wanted to add regarding not having the like bar enabled and censoring comments. I had someone message me getting upset that I don't have my likes enabled. That makes me a fake person or something. Like I said before, for the most part, I publish every comment unless it's overly aggressive, like telling me to go strangle myself, because if I have approved comments on, why would I read a comment like that and then decide to approve it? That doesn't make sense. If I'm getting fluctuated with hundreds of comments a day, I would probably just allow everything to go through. But where it is right now, I feel like it makes the most sense for me to read them and approve them or respond. I'll approve your opinions, whether or not I agree with them. You have a right to say that, and I'm not going to censor those things. I just censor the ones that are overly creepy. Let me give you an example of a comment that got posted versus one that didn't. I received a comment a while back on my incels video from someone who said, hey, I don't feel good when a woman like yourself is making fun of people that are involuntarily celibate. And he didn't start off by calling me a whore, like, fuck you, bitch, I hate you, you ugly slut. He was like, hey, here's my opinion and why I don't agree with what you're saying. And I was able to respond and say, hey, I'm not making fun of people who haven't had sex. This is a song composed of toxic things I found while browsing the art and sells sub on Reddit. And I like that he was respectful, could give me his opinion, I could give him my perspective, and whether or not it changes how he views that video, I'll publish it, you know, I'll publish his opinion. But an example of a comment that I'm not going to waste my time posting to and responding is someone, they were calling me like a fucking whore, a cunt, and then getting upset that I was censoring their comments and all the like. And I said, you know, it doesn't seem like you're interested in having an actual conversation. I'm more than happy to talk to you. Even if you disagree with what I'm doing, I'm more than happy to do that. But if you're just going to sit here and start calling me a cunt, tell me to kill myself, you've already made your mind up. I'm not going to waste my time with that. If you're willing to listen to my perspective, I'm more than happy to listen to yours as well. I only have like 20 comments that I haven't published. For the most part, everything gets through. But what I wanted to add in regards to this person getting upset that I don't have public comments or the likes enabled is that I feel that today everyone seems so entitled to knowing what everybody else thinks. Like, you feel entitled to know how many people liked my video, how many people didn't, what other people are saying about it, when I just want you to look at it and form your own opinion. I can admit that I have clicked on a video, read the comments, looked at the like bar, and based my opinion off of that. I can admit that. I'm like, oh, do I like this video? Well, what's everybody else saying? You know, I'm sure I'm not the only person that does that, but I know it isn't right. That's just something I've noticed. You know, everyone feels entitled to know exactly what the whole world thinks of everything else. When I didn't have the likes enabled and when I didn't have comments enabled at all, you just had to take it for what it is. You watch it and decide if you like it or not. And that's that. You can't look in the comments and see, wow, all these people are supporting this girl, or look at all these people against her. It's completely on you. And you know, you can share my video to a forum and say, fuck this bitch. Or you can say, hey, this is pretty funny, if you want to talk about it elsewhere. I mean, I ended up allowing comments because I was still getting messages on YouTube, so clearly people wanted to comment on my work there, so I just opened it up. It stresses me out in a way. I mean, I know I shouldn't care because I say I don't care what people think in regards to the videos I post, good or bad, and that is true. But it bothers me that people think I'm afraid of criticism or hate if I approve comments or don't enable likes, and it has nothing to do with a fear of being hated, a fear of being disliked. Seeing how many people like something versus didn't like it is just irrelevant, you know, form your own opinion. I don't really know how to phrase this in a way that isn't going to make me sound like I'm trying to have some hierarchy, like some pretentious being or whatever. It's really just like an art project that probably makes me sound like some bohemian millennial, but I just want a place to put my thoughts in my songs. Maybe that makes sense. I really don't know how to phrase this, but whatever. Here's the quick little story time. So I got a comment from someone, this was a couple months ago, and they called me like a fucking whore or something, and I had approved it, and I responded with, I don't think you understand what an incel is. And I had thought that this was on my incel video because that's where I get most of the comments. So I approved that, like, fuck off, you whore. And I'm like, I don't think you understand what an incel is. But then when I looked at it, it was to a different video. And I'm like, this isn't relevant. So I deleted it. And when I clicked on this person's page, their little icon was of like a 12-year-old girl. Like, that's kind of weird, but okay. So then I get a comment from this same person on my eyebrows video the other day. And they called me fucking retarded. And I respond with, that's not a very nice thing to say, but I respect your right to disagree. I told them I was troubled to find such a seemingly young person using such harsh language. I found the girl your photo belongs to. I contacted her mother. to let her know someone using her child's photo or her child is making inappropriate comments on the internet. And I'm not joking, I actually took this person's profile picture, reverse image searched it, and was able to find the original photo. And it was listed as like 12, 13-year-old girl. And when you go to Google and search 12-year-old girl, 13-year-old girl, it doesn't come up. It's not a popular photo of a 12-year-old girl. And this photo brought me back to a blog run by this girl's mother where she posts everything about her life. Literally everything. I now know that one of her kids is failing math. One of them just got over bronchitis. She got knocked up at 19, married the father, divorced a year later, and then married somebody else. Oh, I also found out that someone made an I hate Instagram page of her daughter and spelled her name wrong. She really blogs about everything. And there's a description under that same photo on her blog, and it said like, oh, my 12-year-old girl. I actually like found the mother, and she had all of her contact info like Facebook, Instagram. And the mother's name and the daughter's name are completely different from the name the person was using on their YouTube channel. So I contacted the mom and I said, I recently received an unpleasant comment on a YouTube video I posted. I was concerned because the girl in the photo seemed to be quite young to be using such harsh language. Through a quick Google search, I found the girl in the photo to be your daughter, yet the name of the person leaving the comment did not match. I wanted to bring to your attention that your daughter may be using harsh language on the internet, or someone is using her photo to do so. I have not yet received a response, but I did send it to the mother of the child in this photo that someone is using on the internet to leave mean comments on my video. So I approved this person's comment where they called me a fucking retard. I told them that I sent it to the mother, and they responded with something along the lines of, you need to work on your sarcasm / trolling, and a heart emoticon. And I responded with, I'll consider that, but I'm not joking. I actually sent it to the mother. And I clicked on their YouTube profile and they deleted the picture off of their profile. I just think it's really fucking funny. So either this 12-year-old, well, she's not even 12 anymore. She's 18 and she just got accepted into different universities and they're trying to decide which ones to go to. Bitch, I know everything because her mom fucking blogs about everything. So either this person who is now 18 is using a fake name in a photo from when she's 12, or it's someone that got this photo of this 12-year-old girl and is now using it, or was using it on the internet. And it's so strange to me because it's not a common photo. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if you search for like 10-year-old girl it'll come up, but I don't think so. It's not on the top photos. It's just on this one blog. That's the only place I found the photo. So maybe you know that person. Maybe you're the one that made the I hate page of her on Instagram back when she was in like 8th grade, but I don't know. Thought that was really funny. So that was my quick little like update on my comments and a little story time. So I hope that makes sense. All right, bye.